Yes, let's do relationships. Dr. Tolulope Olo-Igaire, known as the Fixer, is Africa's foremost couples and sex therapist and professional mental health practitioner, a clinical counselor with demonstrated experience in depression treatment, PTSD counseling, human sexuality, and dysfunctional behavioral treatment. And she joins us to talk about attachment styles in a relationship. You are welcome, the Fixer.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Same here.
I would like us to define what exactly attachment styles are before going into it. What are we referring to when we say attachment styles?
So, attachment style is basically how we attach to our caregivers as a child. Mm-hmm. So, how you relate to them emotionally, behavioral-wise. The person could be your mom, your dad, your parent, or somebody that is actually taking care of you. So how you attach to them, how you relate to them, how you warm up to them, and how they relate to you is attachment style. Okay,
so what different styles are there?
So there are basically like 4 different styles. There is the secured attachment. There is the anxious attachment. There is the avoidant attachment. And then there is disorganized. So there are 4 of them.
It all sounds very interesting because I can actually see already what you're talking about. Well, please do go ahead to define these different styles further.
Okay, so I talked about 4 of them, major 4 of them. So let's look at the anxious. So we need to understand that as individuals, the way we relate romantically as adults has a lot to do with attachment at childhood.
Really?
That is actually what we are talking about. So your attachment style and the implication on your adult relationship, romantic relationship. So you see people act the way they do, they just don't act like that. There's an underlying issue why they are behaving the way they do. So if you are trying to fight them, get angry or whatever, it doesn't make any sense because they are whom they are. It's like a factory-fitted setting.
Exactly, default.
Right. So the anxious attachment are people that grew up with caretakers who are inconsistent. So the child does not know what to expect. So you have a baby whom maybe a child, maybe a 2-year-old, that the parents maybe the mom is available today and mom is all over her, and then tomorrow mommy is nowhere to be found. And then, or a father who is very nice and say, oh baby, my darling, carry the child, and then maybe something happened and the father just suddenly became a lion. So the child could not comprehend which one do I attach to. Is it the nice daddy or the wicked daddy, or is it the available mom or the mom that is going to disappear? So you see this kind of children, if the mom is around, they cling to the mom. These are the children that if the mom wants to go out, you see them crying, weeping bitterly.
So how does it affect them in future life?
So as an adult, people with anxious attachment style, when they become adults, when they want to attach romantically, they become clingy.
Oh.
They are clingy. They are the people that...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they are clingy. They are people that, if they have a breakup, they can easily commit suicide.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. And they don't really know how to handle relationships. They don't know what to expect. They expect too much. They depend too much. Individuality is not easy for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me slow you down there, Doctor. Well, already I can see that we cannot exhaust these 4 types today. But I'm going to let us try. Let's move on to the next one now. Anxious relationship we just spoke about. What's the next one?
The avoidance.
Avoidance, please tell us.
Avoidance is the parents that are not there. You know, for anxious, they are inconsistent. But for avoidant, they are not there. So they are busy, they are working. And the problem with this is we just do all of these things as parents. We don't even understand the implications.
Yes.
So for the avoidance, the parents are not there. So they take care of themselves right from childhood. And if you look around you, you see all of these things in Africa. We don't even take all of these things to cognizance. We just live our lives. Yeah. All of these things have implication on how we become as adults. So as an adult, an avoidant is very cold. They are the ones that are not so good with relationships. So you said they are very cold, they don't know how to love. They actually don't know how to because they were not used to it while they were growing up. So you are going to be in a relationship with this person, you're saying, you don't call me, you don't text me, and the person is wondering, like, I love you, why should I text or call? You know.
I feel like crying. In some funny way.
It's deep, actually.
You've just defined me. I'm sad. I've got tears in my eye.
Oh, really?
No, for real. I'm serious. I can't believe.
It's okay to cry.
No, here, no, on television. But that is so deep.
Yeah, it is.
Because I can see myself in all of that. I'm the kind of person that I'm like, you should know now. I love you now. You have my ATM card. What's your problem? Type of thing. And I'm sure my wife is going to be like, hey, I told you. But that's actually true. But I would never have thought that it had a thing.
And if you look back,
yeah,
you could actually realize certain things. If you can still remember certain things, or look at the pattern while you were growing up, the kind of job your mom was doing, your dad, were they always there? You could actually locate why you are the way you are.
Doctor, what other pain do you have to inflict on me? Let's go to the third one. What's the third one?
Okay, so the third one is disorganized. This one, they don't even know what to expect. They are very dramatic. So if you're in a relationship with somebody that you are wondering, why is this person so dramatic? Okay. What do I have to do to make the relationship work, or to make you stable?
In adult life, what kind of people are there?
Okay, so that's the adult life. These are people, disorganized are children that grew up with abuse.
Oh.
A lot of, so if you look around you and see all these children that are selling on the streets.
Oh, wow.
So just be picturing the future of Africa or Nigeria when you see all of these children.
The fourth one and final
The fourth one is the secured attachment. So a secured attachment is the parents are there, the parents are consistent. Even if they are busy, they know how to make up for the time that they are not available. There is no abuse, there is no drama, there is no domestic violence, balanced parenting. That is a secured attachment. So when they become adult, they maintain their individuality. At the same time, they maintain a stable relationship. They are not clingy, they are not overly dependent, yet they still love the other person. They are capable of expressing themselves and their needs.
Dr. Tolulope, I am going to be going back on our YouTube page to watch this session all over again. I'm also going to ask that you be back again to take each of these styles separately and how we can actually adjust to whatever circumstance we find ourselves in. This is eye-opening. This is very interesting. And I'm sure you would agree out there that you never thought of it this way, but this is what it is from a certified professional. We will welcome you back the next time we have you on. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.